Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz video. Today's video is just a standard boring old video, not a top 10, not some sort of opinion. It is, or not a top 5, not that I do a top 10. It is the hood, and it is the hood as I get to learn how to play this ship. The hood is one of those ships that is best played at a distance, as you can probably tell from the title, and let's have a look at how that works out for this ship. So the gun angles on the ship aren't super. The ship's armor is actually, well, to be fair, the ship's armor is actually pretty bad. So if you are in a situation where you're brawling another battleship, then you're in for a world of hurt. On the other hand, the guns are good. They are long-range guns. They are reasonably accurate. It comes with a precise aim, and I've been putting a captain in this so that we get what's 4 precise aims. So the captain I've been putting in this is one that I had sitting around in the King George V, who'd been busy earning experience points, but I hadn't been selecting any particular skills because, well, King George V was just sort of a way of training it up. And now that I've discovered that I've got things like the London, and I've got the Exeter, and I have this ship, then I have a whole lot of British ships that require precise aiming. So I have gone and turned my King George V captain into a British precise aiming captain for premiums, as an experiment, I suppose. I don't think there'll be any standard British lines out there with precise aim. Maybe if heavy cruisers ever come out. Okay, so here we are. We have an Algeria, which I would love to Citadel the living daylights out of, but unfortunately that Algeria is not in a Citadel living daylights out of it position. Who knows, if I slow down, maybe that would work. I've only got 2 hits against that long-range battleship. So dispersion, yeah, obviously it still has battleship dispersion, so don't expect too tight a grouping. I do have HE loaded because, well, it's a destroyer, and I thought that might be something useful to have. He's popped out of the smoke. I love it when they do stuff like that. The lovely Italian cruiser has gone and beaten some hit points off him. And yeah, I've gone and finished the job. It does feel like sort of an Agincourt moment, so or a Nelson moment, particularly an Agincourt moment. If you've never played the Tier 5 British battleship, the Agincourt, and one-shot nailed a destroyer, then you really are in for a treat. Oh, here we go, North Carolina. Lots of torpedoes out, a reasonable strafe of them. Probably about half of them must have hit, and we go and pound in some extra 15-inch, delightful 15-inch shells. Here's the Algeria. We're going to reverse, because if that thing's got torpedoes, we don't want it to be able to shoot it past the point of land. And here you go. You can see my precise aiming skills. It hits the point of land. Unfortunately, I should have waited for it to swivel around like this, because right now the ship would have been extremely an excruciating pain. But as it was, it got away with it. Although getting away with it is only a temporary measure, because it doesn't quite get out of range fast enough. Nice little gap in the island there. Not quite the citadels I was hoping for, but still a really brutal beating. So 2 to 1,000, 1 kill. Not doing the damage, 3 minutes in, so halfway through the battle. But now it starts to get a little bit more aggressive with these battleships. There's a Tier 6 Bayern. I'm keeping the range open because that Bayern can't hit anything with his guns if it's beyond its medium range. North Carolina, fight over the top. Yeah, North Carolina and a Bayern are on the same team. Oh, this is just asking for it. If I was that particular cruiser captain, I would probably try and contribute to the success of my team some other way other than getting basically long-range sniped by a hood. But hey, you know, that's not my style, but it may be his style. So far we're even on well, pretty much everything, I think, except they've got 1 cap on top of us, which is never a good place to be. 8 more hits on that Bayern. It's got to be hurting. Now, none of them are going through the Citadel. And if he was hitting me, some of his would be going through to the Citadel. So that's the miserable truth of this ship. So you really just need to keep that open. I'm kiting away. North Carolina, shots out. Nice tight bracket from the front guns. 6 hits out of 8, but nothing punching through into that Citadel yet. This Bayern looks like he might be about to suffer the same fate as as our little friend, the Algerie, but that fate will be dealt out to him by someone else. So our Amalfi torpedoed him at close range. He is only a tier 6. Pop a heal, get us back up to about half our health, which is a good place to be in the hood, especially at this stage of the game. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. We're already doubled our points counts over the last couple of minutes because we're in for the big guys. Big guns, big guys, shots out. And boom, straight through to the Citadel. So, yeah, at this point, I feel that I probably have it over him. He's 7 seconds to live. That feels pretty good. He'll obviously shoot his guns at me, but I should hopefully survive his salvo. But he doesn't shoot his guns at me, and boom, another Citadel. 2 hits was all that it took to knock him down. North Carolina gone down, so that's another ship taken out by the hood. The hood is pretty fast. Now, I don't know if I'm going backwards or forwards now. I think it is going forwards, so last ship is out of range, 40 seconds. Let's see if I can get some shots in at him before someone else takes him out, because at this point, this guy's got to be focused fire. There's a carrier in the game. Look at those dual bombers going out. If he hasn't got a reasonable load of hit points at the moment, he's, yeah, take it well, the Roma. Yeah, so, well, there you go. Getting most valuable player in a match with a Roma, and when you're in the hood, is not too bad an achievement. So let's go and have a look at some stats for the hood. So 63,000 damage, 3 ships destroyed, quite nice. Generally timing, I think, rather than anything else. I do tend to knock damage off ships, and if other people destroy them, I don't get too hung up about it. Yeah, so our Jarvis and their Sims, not a great game for destroyers. 16 main battery hits, 2 Citadels, 3 ships destroyed. Lovely game in the hood. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.